Hello everyone, this is Sean Heather, and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G smartphone by playing few of the most high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. So here we go. So for this testing purpose, we have set the screen refresh rate to 120Hz. From the battery settings, we have selected the performance mode to get the best performance out of the device. Right now, the battery percentage is 95. We will use HyperOS Game Turbo application to play all of these games, where we have selected the high quality in the GPU setting to play all of these games on our Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G. So these are the games we got today here on our device. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. Here in the Game Turbo widget, you can see we have turned on the Wild Boost mode to play all of these games on our device, and here is the FPS counter. So the graphics quality is looking quite nice. So the 3D graphics rendering is quite nice, as you can see here.
You will yield to Earthrealm's protector. Why are you here on Earth? I only shoot to name or kill. My trident is formidable. Try harder. Is that panic I'm sensing? I'm not worried. Really? That's all you got?
So here you can see we are getting around 90 FPS, 98 FPS, 88, 93, 94. So you can consider the average of 90 FPS or 95 FPS, as you can see here. So considering the price segment of the device, 80, 90 FPS is quite nice. And as you can see, there is no frame drop or lagging is happening. Graphics quality is looking good enough. And now let's play Call of Duty Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of Call of Duty Mobile, you can see by default very high graphics with max frame rate is selected. If I go to ultra frame rate, then the graphics quality is moving to low. So the maximum possible combination is low with ultra or the very high with max frame rate. So I'm going to play the game on both of these graphic settings to see how much FPS we are going to get. And here in the download manager, you can see we have downloaded the HD resource pack to get the best graphics while playing Call of Duty Mobile on Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G. So here you can see we are getting 60 FPS, 59 FPS actually. The graphics quality is looking pretty solid if you have a look on the internal components of the gun I got here. Also, if you have a look on the ground, you can see how much detail we are getting. The shadowing effect, the texture on the ground, it's looking really solid. Lots of detail. And once again, we are getting 60 FPS with very high graphics and max frame rate combination.
taken the lead. Down. Enemy contact. Enemy down. Enemy down. Taking the lead. Targets in sight. Tango down. UAV online. Changing mag. Target down. Tango taking the lead.
So as you can see, no frame drops or lagging is happening. Everything is nice and smooth. The graphics quality is pretty solid. And we are getting 60 FPS here.
Stealth chopper inbound. We've taken the lead. Down. Keep on them. We're winning this one.
So now I have selected the low graphics quality with ultra frame rate, and let's see whether we are going to get more than 60 FPS or not. So now you can see that we are getting 90 FPS. So the maximum we can get on Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G while playing Call of Duty Mobile is 90 FPS. The gameplay is looking way smoother now, as you can see. And here in the game turbo widget, you can see that we are getting 90 FPS. So 90 FPS it is. I'm just going to leave the game here now. Let's close it. And now let's play Asphalt Legends Unite. So here in the graphics setting of Asphalt Legends Unite, you can see I have selected the custom visual quality with 60 FPS, and the reason behind custom visual is because then only I was able to select the highest possible graphics setting for all of these advanced options we got here. So even though this game can run up to 120 FPS, the maximum possible frame rate we got in the game setting itself is 60 FPS only, depending on the hardware we got here. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So if you have a look on the ground, you can see the cracks and everything. So the graphics quality is really nice. And here you can see that we are getting 60 FPS. on the maximum possible graphic setting available for Asphalt Legends Unite. So let's close it. And now let's play Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So here in the graphic setting of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, you can see I have selected the highest possible graphic setting for all of these options. And now let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So the graphics quality is looking pretty nice, and here it is showing that we are getting 90 FPS. So that's quite nice, and the gameplay is looking really smooth, and graphics quality is quite nice as well.
The Empire is ripe for the taking.
So once again, you can see the gameplay is very smooth, graphics quality is really nice here, and we are getting 90 FPS.
face the call of the abyss.
So if you are a player of this game, you can see how smooth is the gameplay. We are getting 90 FPS and the graphics quality is pretty solid here as well. I'm just gonna leave it here now. Let's close it, and now let's play the last game for today, and that's PUBG Mobile or the BGMI. So here in the graphics setting, you can see by default balanced graphics with ultra frame rate is selected. I can select HD graphics with ultra frame rate. I can also select HDR graphics with ultra frame rate. Ultra HDR is not available, so this is the maximum possible combination. HDR graphics with ultra frame rate, and if I'm going to smooth or the super smooth, then extreme frame rate is getting enabled as well. So the maximum possible combination is HDR graphics with ultra frame rate or smooth graphics with extreme frame rate. So I'm going to play the game with HDR graphics with ultra frame rate first, and after that I will give it a shot on extreme frame rate as well, just to see how much FPS we are going to get. So here you can see that we are getting 41 FPS, and in terms of graphics it is looking good enough. It's quite nice. We are getting good amount of details as you can see here, and 40 FPS. So once again, if you have a look on the ground or the costume of the character, you can see we are getting good amount of details. So as you can see, no frame drops or lagging is happening, and we are getting 40 FPS, 41 FPS on average, as you can see here. So now I'm going to select smooth graphics with extreme frame rate just to see how much FPS we are going to get now. So now we are getting 60 FPS as you can see here, and gameplay is looking a bit smoother for sure. So we can get maximum 60 FPS while playing PUBG Mobile or the BGMI on our Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G. Now let's have a look on the battery status. So after playing all of these games exactly for 1 hour 5 minutes, the battery percentage moved from 95 to 84. So you can expect around 8 to 9 hours of high-end heavy graphics gaming on Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G, and that's quite impressive for sure. Talking about the heating issue, the device is not even widely warm. Usually what happens that if you hold the device for an hour, play the game, so even though when the device is not heating from inside, you will feel a bit of warmth here because of holding the device for 1 hour. But in the case of Redmi Note 15 Pro 5G, it is totally at normal temperature. The frame, back panel, screen, everything is exactly same since we have started playing the game. So there is no heating issue, there is no throttling issue, and that's going to contribute in the nice gaming experience for sure. So if you're a gamer, considering the hardware specs of the device, you will be happy with the performance. The only thing is, of course, 120 FPS or 90 FPS is not supported in all of these games, but considering the hardware specs and once again the price segment, performance is quite nice. So that's all for now, friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.